we have our QGis open here. I'll start from the previous project we worked on, from project open recent. Now we still have the planning applications data sets here. I'll take them out, remove them. Let's see our site location. As I showed before, how to save promptly have the view. So for this example, let's say I want to show the river basin catchments. So the first step is download the dataset, so we can come to the .gov data.gov.ie and search for the dataset. So catchments. We will have these options. We can go to these river subcatchments here, shape, zip, no problem. Details, and here they will offer URL, but this time we are not going to add this address. We go to follow it, and it will bring us to this portal where the EPA offers a number of datasets. So here we can download the shapefiles for a number of themes and environmental characteristics of Ireland, and in this case we can select the cycle 3, water bodies, catchments, whatever we want, soils, and the last soils classification, and just select and type your email, and then the system will send you a path to you download this dataset as a shapefile. So let's add the, assuming I've already did this download, this register, I'll go to our shapefiles and add the catchment here. Let's say all Ireland, all of them here. Let's see how it is. As you can see, we have all the catchments to Ireland. I'll check out the rivers to make it easier to process. And let's say I want to just see the catchments within the County Dublin. First of, I'll improve the change the symbology here. Symbology will be simple. Let's say let's classify by color, categorized, the value by name, and let's apply here. Classify and apply all catchments. Let's change the ramp color. Let's say loose, and classify, apply. It is applied. Okay, good. Keep OK. It is with the labels because I've changed the labels here, but let's change to a buffer and apply. Okay, all right, but I wanna show only, as I told you before, only the catchments within the County Dublin. So let's say here in Ireland we already have this dataset. I will only change, I will not even check on this dataset. I'll only open the attribute table, dock it to make it easier to work. We know we wanna call to W, so we need to select here. It is already selected. It's not, there's nothing appearing here, but it is selected. Keeping it selected, I'll go back to the dataset in the layers, right click, and export save feature as. Here I'll select the path where I want to save it. So let's save here. I'll name it as Dublin County mask. This will be our mask. And save. Before we save, pay attention to that. Check on the save all the selected features. Otherwise, all the features, all the geometries within this shapefile we are copying right now, exporting, will be saved, and we only want the Dublin one. So check, change the projection to match our project, and in this case we can deselect all these fields because I don't want them to be exported. I will not need them, and hit OK, checking this box to add the saved file as soon it is exported. Okay, it is exported. As you can notice, it is here, but it's not appearing because it's under a group which is off. Just move in here, move above the catchments. As you can see right here, we have the county. Let's zoom in. Here we have the county. Alright, I'll check out the layer with where we have the catchments just to work easy, in an easier way, requiring less processing power from our machine. But now I'll change the symbology. Have in mind, as it is a mask, it should be the first layer. We have to order here because it needs to cover all the other layers. So let's change the symbology. The symbology right now will be a bit different. Here we will going to select the inverted polygons. What will happen? I'll show you. It is inverting the symbology, so it's the overall idea of the mask. And let's change the colors. This case as well, we will change from simple fill to outburst. Let's find here outburst, shape burst, sorry, shape burst fill, and color ramp. I'll click over to change this ramp. The first color, the closest to our outline, will be black. You just need to change the RGB to 0, and the end of it will be white. So we can just move this or type 255 to all the RGB options. We have white here, and double click. As you can see, we have one bar marker. We need to pay attention to not double click accidentally, otherwise you will create another stopper. So here will be black as well, so 0, 0, and 0. This one will set 2.5%, and this one will be white as well. So just move here, white, and duplicate, and this will be 5%. For this one, we'll go back to this 2.5 and set the transparency of, let's say, 50%. You'll understand what's happening. Okay, Let's add another symbol within this category. Now we'll change this only to outline, simple line, and set the width to, let's say, 0.7, and apply just to show you the results so far. Great, that's the idea. And finally, let's go to the main symbology and add some draw effects. Here in this star, check this box. Here in the star, we are dropping a shadow, but pay attention, we just inverted the symbology, so we don't want to anymore drop a shadow commonly the way we used to do. Right now we need to do inner shadow because it's inverted. Okay, so inner, okay, and apply. You'll see, as you can see, we have the shadow outside of our mask. Apply and okay, it is done. This is the mask we want to the County Dublin. Let's turn on the catchments. So we have now only the catchments within County Dublin, and I'll turn on the river route. I'll not change the color symbology because it's just an example, but we should change the symbology to another color pattern to not to make a better contrast among the river nets and the catchments. But let's keep this simple for now. I'll show you. Let's save them this theme to, I don't know, and right now will be 4, a 4 again, and catchment, then catch length, and let's see how this will work on our layout. Let's create a new layout the way I already explained. Let's use this first one as a template, so duplicate. Let's change the name. Okay, let's open here, wait a bit, change the theme to be followed, wait a bit. Okay, the zoom will be not this, so let's click on this icon to adjust what we want to show. Wait a bit. Great, we have here our map, the one we want to show. Let's select our map location. For some reason it's following no theme. Let's select the correct one, which will be the 0. Great, let's adjust better. Pay attention to this, guys. Let's have some attention to the presentation of our map. So this scale is not good. We are wasting space which we could detail more our image. So let's extend this image. To do that, select the main map and let's change the scale. Let's say 300,000 and see, better, but can be better. Let's keep this way, just move here. I'll adjust the scale bar as well. It is in meters. Meters will not work for this size, so let's change to kilometers. Better. And 2 segments to the left, 3 to the right. Let's keep it selected. Select the map, holding shift, and let's go here to center them. Great, almost there. What I want to do right now, as you can see, we have some labels lost here where it shouldn't be, right? We want to adjust the labels within our mask. Let's go back to our project to change this. How to change this? We need to set a rule to these labels. We have two features with labels. We have the river net routes and the catchments. I'll do first for the catchments. Let's go to labels and change from single labels to rule based. This first one, I will just keep the normal. So the first rule, I'll just need to double click and this window will pop up. The description will be let's say normal and okay, without any rule. But I want to copy this and paste because this one I'll change. So I'll change to the buffer load. And here we will change the rules and what we want to show. The label name. Okay, here we will not mess. Not any change will be done here. But here we'll need to change. So let's click on the expression tool and we will type the command overlay underscore intersect. This one. Let's double click. Open this and it is asking us first. It's like the Excel. It will show you the syntax. Let's select the layer which this feature only has to intersect to show the labels, which will be the mask. Okay, here you need to type the name between both simple commas, this symbol here, the name of it. But let's say you don't know the name exactly. You have here in this field the options that you can go to map layers, the map layers you have in your project, extend it, and just double click on the name of the one you want. Okay, I'll take this extra quote here. As you can see, it is right. Just close. Okay, the parentheses, and it is previewing false. Let's add one another structure here to help this operation work better. It's concat and open and close. And now let's type OK. Okay, I'll uncheck the normal and keep only this rule, and let's see what happened. Right. See, the other labels are not being shown. Only the features are intersected by our mask. So the same idea we're going to do to our river route. I'll zoom out so you can see what I mean. As you can see here, we have the labels of another river. So let's change this to make our presentation better. The same idea again. Double click. Rule based. This one I will keep it normal. For the other themes on other images, we wanna just show normally. Okay. Copy, paste, buffer, rule, expression. I don't wanna type it again. We just go here in this field and see the most recent we typed and adapt to what we wanna do. Okay, so concat over the intersects will be not this field, will be the mask Name of the mask will be layers, map layers will be Dublin Co mask. So Dublin Co mask. Okay, okay, okay. Uncheck the first and okay. As you can see, it vanished the labels. Wait a bit because it's rendering, and it will work. Let's just change the buffer. Let's turn it off. Change the symbology. Show better. In this case, let's change from fill to centroid. I showed this before. Size 6. Format no line for the outline. Star. Apply. Okay. Let's change here the turn off a bit to make this easier to process. Let's change the label of this one. I want to move the label, so let's select this icon, click on the label I want to move, and drag to the position, better position here. The symbology is not appearing. Let's see. It's not showing because it's below the catchment layer. So just move here. Our symbol is right here. Turn on. Let's update our theme because we changed it. For example, I took out the buffer. So let's replace it. Let's click and yes. And let's go back to our layout, select and update. All good. It took a bit while to process the image, but right now it's working. So you can see we can change here to show the legend. So let's take out these ones here. And I think we have it already done. This will be our image. You already know how to export, and it's done.